Hey everyone, I'm Mary Beth Mills, Development Coordinator for Restoration Housing. I'm here at our most recent project at 930 Stewart Avenue, doing our hard hat tour today. This house was built in 1903 and soon after was purchased by a young widow named Annie Lovell, and she moved in here with her two young sons, and they lived here until the early 1960s when she passed away. And soon after that, it was purchased by the Johns family, who we acquired the property from. So it was in relatively good condition. It had been lovingly looked after for over 100 years, but it had not been updated and had been vacant for quite some time. So there's still quite a lot of work to be done, just not as much as some of our other projects. I quickly wanted to talk a little bit about the porch because this is probably where you're going to see the most change to this house. Probably around the time when the Johns took possession of the house, a lot of homes, wooden porches were being kind of remodeled with this metal railing and supports. Did a lot of kind of detective work looking at what was left here on the porch. There were some ghosts of the wooden posts that would have been here and where those were located. There were also small wooden medallions on the fascia of the porch, and we were able to look at historic photographs of other homes in this neighborhood, other houses that are exactly the same. A lot of these homes were built, were replicated throughout the neighborhood as they were speculatively built for railroad workers. And so it was fairly apparent that this had turned columns, will return a wooden balustrade, and it'll just really bring the front of this house back to life. But now let's head inside and see some of the changes going on in there. All right, so we're here with Chad Brown, our contractor for this project. He's been our contractor for a lot of projects, and we're so happy to have him back with us for 930 Stewart. And we always like to check in with you and see what's been most interesting, difficult about this particular project.
I guess the interesting part about this one is it has both a roof and floor and everything structurally sound. So
it's very unique for a restoration housing project.
Usually they're in a little different shape than what this one is. But it has the typical challenges with the windows. Just salvaging as much of the trim and everything that was there before and replicating back what wasn't. Mm-hmm. So, normal challenges there, but the unique thing on this one is it's in better shape.
That's always good to hear. Let's knock on wood and hope we don't find any surprises. Okay, we're upstairs now. We are in what was originally an unenclosed two-story porch. It's evident by, you can see to my right, there is the siding that you've seen on the rest of the exterior of the house. There's also some ghosts of old porch railing. To my left, there is a little bit different siding. That's beadboard. We think that that was partially enclosed as a sleeping porch for the family. But in its more recent history, this area was enclosed to give more living area for the previous owners. That work was never finished, but that was actually really helpful to us because we were then allowed to keep this space per the Department of Historic Resources and incorporate a 3-piece bathroom, which will be behind me, and then this area that I'm standing in now will be a laundry room, which will add a lot of convenience for our future tenants. So let's head downstairs to finish up the tour. All right, so we're now standing outside of the two-story porch we were just discussing. One more quick fun fact. Anytime you are enclosing or changing something on a historic structure, you have to differentiate that that is new. So how we've done that here is by slightly changing the siding. You'll see to the left of the screen the original siding, and then just beside that, where that two-story porch is now enclosed, we have German lap siding. So again, that just visually differentiates the original from the new. You'll also notice that there will be a side door here for safety purposes. We will be expanding that platform. We will have nice railing coming down from that, and then additional metal railing coming down the concrete stairway behind me to the sidewalk here on 10th Street. So we are on track to complete this project in the summer of 2024. It will be an affordable rental opportunity for a limited income family. Just before that, at the end of May, we were going to host our annual Community Partnership Day at this property, and that's where we have volunteers come out, perhaps you, to beautify the landscaping before we welcome a family home. So thanks for joining us, and we will keep you updated on the progress. Thanks so much. Bye.